AMD released new chipset drivers. How do I know that? I obsessively check every couple weeks AMD's website by hand to look and see if newer drivers have been released. It appears that AMD releases new updated chipset drivers about every 3 months. Now, these chipset drivers are very important. They help with your security, they help with compatibility with updates and other software. Sometimes they add features and performance benefits and increase reliability. So I cannot underscore how important these drivers are. And I don't understand why there is no tool to sit in the system tray from AMD to tell me when new drivers are available. If you don't think about it and you don't check, your system could be running as a security risk or with poor performance over a free download that you have to grab. Essentially, here's a spoiler alert, all AMD modern chipsets all use the same driver, but the AMD website wants you to specify which chipset you have, which most people probably can't answer. A lot of enthusiasts can answer with no problem, but a lot of average home users would have no idea what chipset they have. But here's the thing, they're all the same driver, whether you're using an X570, 470, 370, B350, A320, I think. They're all the same driver. No matter how you answer that question, it still points you to the same file, making that question irrelevant, unnecessary, and ultimately intimidating and confusing for people who don't know what a chipset is, let alone which one they have. Some people might even wonder, do I even have one? NVIDIA does this with their drivers. They'll ask you which NVIDIA graphics cards you use, when 35 of them all point to the same exact file. This is extraordinarily frustrating, unnecessary, and overly technical. This is designed by engineers for engineers. That's my theory. The consumer should never have to adjust to accommodate the technology. The technology should always adjust to the consumer. Now, to NVIDIA's credit, they do have an auto detect button that you can press, and it can tell you which card you have, so you don't have to enter it manually like you see me do. AMD offers no such thing. It's all manual, it's all very technical, it's for technical people, and if you're an average home user, your system may be running just fine. And the fact that you have not installed any AMD chipset driver because you didn't know to do that means that your system could be running better. Furthermore, if you did not know that AMD released an updated driver 8 days ago, you could be running an outdated driver that is a security risk, potentially affecting your computer reliability, and at the very least, may not be giving you the best performance. And then, of course, when you get that Windows update that crashes your computer and you're all upset at Microsoft, what may be happening there is that you have a driver, could be a video driver, could be a chipset driver, that's old and was updated so that it would remain compatible with Windows updates. And so what the end user, in their ignorance, does is they blame the update that caused the problem, when in fact they weren't keeping their system updated because AMD doesn't allow for an automated process to make the user aware. So I'm going to show you how to do that because it's not obvious. And again, this is for people who build their own computers. If you've got a computer built by Dell or HP or one of the big pre-built system manufacturers, or a laptop, then you will go to them. They usually, like Dell has their own update utility. That's what you're going to use. You're not going to do this. But if you've built your own AMD system, you should be doing this. And if you haven't done it or you can't remember if you've done it, you can do it again and it will tell you. There's no harm in doing it twice. Let me show you. Here's how this works. I need to bring up the browser and bring up whatever browser you want, whatever you use. I'm using Edge or whatever it is. And I'm going to type in AMD chipset drivers. And the first link that appears, and this is Bing, I usually use Google, but right there it's going to www.amd.com/en for English /support. So that's the first link, that's what I want. Now, it's going to ask you what, AMD makes a lot of stuff. They make graphics cards for gamers, they make graphics cards for professionals, they make CPUs with graphics cards built in, they make chipsets, they make processors, and they make embedded technologies, embedded processors like on laptops. So we're interested in the chipset driver. Now, there's a lot of different chipsets. Do you want Threadripper, which is the STRX4 or TR4, or is it socket AM4, or is it an earlier AMD 9, 8, 7, or 6 series? Now, if you're building a modern computer that's AMD, it'll be a socket AM4. Then it says, okay, which chipset series? Is it X570, 470, 370, 450, 350, or A320? Regardless of which one of these you choose currently, as of the 27th of March 2020, they all point to the same exact file. All right, so I don't really care what this is. I'll say it's an X570, who cares? Just to prove to you it doesn't matter. And I'm going to hit submit, and it's going to point me to the exact same file, which is right here, the Windows 10 64-bit edition. What the older chipsets may offer you is a Windows 7 driver, which you see doesn't exist here, but you shouldn't be running Windows 7 anyway. But they all have the same Windows 10 64-bit edition driver. You'll see it's a 50 megabyte download that was released on the 19th of March 2020, which was just 8 days ago. And I'm going to download that. Now, I'm not interested in anything else on this page. If you want to look through that, you go right ahead. That is off topic for this video. That's all optional stuff. So you can extract this if you want to. It's a zip file, and by double clicking on this zip file, it exposes the files inside. Now, because this is just a single executable file with a manual, if I just double click on the file and just hit run, I don't have to extract it, because that itself is a compressed file that when we run it, it's going to extract the contents of that file. Right now, that's what it's doing. And while that's going on, I'm going to close these background windows because we no longer need them open, and it'll help clarify what we're seeing on the screen. Now, the AMD software installs a little bit differently than most software. In fact, any other piece of software I've ever seen. What they do is they give you these little green check boxes and show you 6 different drivers that are part of the chipset package that need to be updated to a newer version than what you have. If you already have a newer version, then that box should automatically uncheck itself. And then down here at the bottom is the license agreement with a green install button. And it says by clicking install and installing the software, you're agreeing to all the terms and conditions stating in the end user license, blah, blah, blah. So we hit install. Now we're going to wait and allow this to do what it needs to do to get the drivers installed, and it will require a restart for those drivers to take effect. Here's what I know. Here's what I know for sure. Your AMD system will run without the AMD chipset driver. And I know you're not getting the full chipset driver package from Windows Update. So if you have an AMD system, you should go to the AMD support site and download and install that chipset driver. That much I can tell you is a fact. And for many of you who've never done that before, you will likely see an increase in performance. It's very likely. At the worst, you should notice no difference whatsoever. But it shouldn't cause you any problem. And it's intended to be installed. But it's not happening automatically, so it won't happen unless you do it. So I want to thank everybody once more for joining me. That's going to wrap it up for today. I will see you all again very, very soon. Until then, stay safe. Bye for now.